Good day. Zishi here again. Just another ongoing series of chatting away on this and that. And as usual, I'll include little bouldering snippets. Always fun to put in. Before we get on to the meat of the show, so to speak, the chase that everybody likes. Salutations. May day find you all well. I'm just here sitting in another room of my house, the front room, little studio, well, office space, sunroom. Nice bank of windows here on the south and west side of the house. This is my front of my house here. And there's some French doors right here, and then the living room. Nice old brick bungalow built about 100 years ago, 1924. It's 97. Has a big birthday coming up, 100. I just had a birthday as well. I turned 61, so youngster here compared to the house, but as human beings go, I'm definitely middle-aged and probably somewhat beyond. I can't, well, we bullshit ourselves about all kinds of things, but I mean, theoretically, I could be middle-aged if I live as long as the oldest person that's lived on this planet, at least documented, Jean Clement. Jean Clement. Parlez-vous français? No, I don't. God, I wish I spoke a language other than English or two. Wrestle with English, my native tongue enough, but anyway, Jean Clement was a woman, a French woman, and she lived to be 122 years old in odd days. And she's the only person that's lived into the 120s, which is just amazing. I think the oldest person right now is like 117 or 18. Long time to be in this form. I'll have to give up the ghost at some point, which begs the question, the ghost. What is the ghost? We have this idea of the soul, afterlife. Most major and minor religions all have some idea, concept of this ongoing anthropomorphized sense of self-referencing self, but I don't know, honestly. Well, most things I give some thought to, sometimes the lengthy down the rabbit hole discussions with myself. I'll just say, and being that I'm not running for political office or looking to get behind any type of pulpit, maybe occasionally I get up on a soapbox, kind of a bully pulpit, but thankful for this life. It's an amazing journey. We're here for this little blink, finite period of time, and what happens once we die, generally I don't give it very much thought. I feel like there's enough challenges, enough amazing and important things to consider and reflect on and think about here during this journey. I figure whatever happens once I die, that'll resolve itself in one fashion or another. That said, personally, I don't really believe in an afterlife, at least in the conventional Judeo-Christian or Buddhist, or however you want to encapsulate it, philosophy, in so much that I think the idea of, as I said, a self-referencing self, that we have this sense of existence beyond when we no longer have this physical form, our minds and bodies, everything is intertwined. And so once our human body, this body that we occupy, comes to its end, I think in all likelihood, this sense of the internal sense of self comes to an end as well, which is, I think, all good and well. I'm okay with that. Like I said, what happens will happen, but I think on the converse, one needs to be careful what you wish for, but because if you actually extrapolate out and you think, okay, if there is this notion of like paved roads with golden mansions, or coming back as a higher, more sentient being, or planets that you get to occupy, whatever it may be, if you're there with this sense of self-identifying self, infinity is a long time, and most religions that purport to an afterlife, it's ongoing. We're here maximum maybe 122 years. Short. Blink of the universal eye. Long time to be arrested in all of eternity in a mindset that we have right now. I wouldn't want it. Holy cow. You think we get bored here at times. It's possible, though, that maybe in heaven or afterlife we have the potential or ability to, let's just say, psychically evolve. But then if that was the situation as well, then it's almost a moot point, because at a certain point we would evolve past this need to have a self-referencing, unique identity. So, like I said, what'll happen will happen. Fun to think about, all things small and large, but amazing thing. As time goes by, when I was in my 50s, I thought, God, this is the greatest decade I've had. Now I'm in my 60s. Actually, this is the best decade I've ever had, lived in, existed in. And I'm sure part of it is just the awareness that that clock is ticking, and a little less time each day. That's okay. That's a natural thing. We're lucky if we, where the clock ticks a reasonable length of time. All right, yammering on about kind of metaphysical crap. No, it's not crap. It's fun stuff. But enjoy the video. It's boulder problem down in Little Cottonwood Canyon. I travel down there with some frequency, about 50 miles away from where I live in Ogden. About the only thing I feel guilty about to some degree is kind of driving back and forth on occasion, and but I have a small car that gets pretty good gas mileage, 35 miles, 40 miles to the gallon, in city, outside the city, and so, but we'll leave that for another video. Our practices and approaches to consumerism, but I love running around outside though, and was down there yesterday on my birthday, met an old friend of mine. He and his wife were out hanging out in the Park City area, so Paul and Kathy Jones came down, and Paul and I hung out and did some bouldering over around the gate boulders. I went over earlier before they arrived and piddled around on a couple of boulders over there, and was able to thrutch up Surprise again. I've done it 2 or 3 times, but it's a good challenge, and always fun to go back and revisit past rocks. Well, y'all have a great day. Enjoy the little video, and may the forces of this grand universe bless you in the ways that most befit your own needs and desires. All right, be well now. that critter off. On the 61st birthday. 61. V8. Woo! All right, thanks, bud. Appreciate you letting me wander up here. Woo! Yeah, man. Oh, monkey lipper. Oh, monkey lipper.